Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry, Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
What's really going on here? We know that Rainer didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
All they leave you with is your survival instinct. Obey or die. It's inhuman.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Rainer, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Rainer's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Rainer.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain.
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Look at us, we're leaving camp. Pay no attention to us.
Kurt, Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Rainer wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes, but he told me it's not really training. That recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them, sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's two parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
We can't just barge in and hope they give up. What's your plan?
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Alright, nighttime, and we need to find out...
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Everybody's
Maybe they're
gone.
in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find
All recruits are summoned
Rolf's
for
office.
night training.
He surely has the key to the basement.
Key to the basement, also known as a torture chamber.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinde was right.
Sieglinde? Looks like nothing else. So the assassins have been assigned to the governors of every city. Now that we have the key to the torture chamber, we'll go down, downstairs. Maybe. This looks more like a holding cell. Here's the torture chamber.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
And to think I complained about the Nord's training practices, but this is horrific, Kurt.
Yeah.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Raynor shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
The boy will pay the ultimate price for having helped us.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Arrest Captain Rolf.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You're a good captain, Kurt, but I hope you understand that they
Alright,
won't hold
let's
back
go ahead and
orders.
save.
They're just kids.
Alright, now that
There
we've
has to be a
saved,
way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
arrest Captain Rolf or save Recruit Wilhelm. Let's go save Recruit Wilhelm. And we may need to save before we get here, because I think we have to convince them to...
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Let's get down there. Uh-oh. There we go.
Come on, if you dare. Come on, I'll teach you how to dance.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Raynor.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
No buts.
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. Times!
Intuition.
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. No one will ever know what happened to you.
Why is his arm
I
inside
doubt
her?
that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory.
He's chopping her in half.
He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors, cowards, deserters!
To my help! And...
Will you be all right?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that, at least.
I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
No, we cannot. Alright, back to the camp.
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
This is where it gets fun. I think we have to go back inside and then down and then out, and then we have to do some sneaking, and that's where it really gets fun. Yes. So before we go anywhere, we will save right here. Alright, now that we saved, let's see what this guy's doing here. Can we get past him? Can we get past him? Oh! Alright. Come over here. There's one more dude who walks down through here. And he's not nearby either. Perfect!
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit.
Alright. Now we'll ambush Rolf. Or not really. He'll ambush us.
Rolf, you bastard! How could you be
Rolf,
part
you
of this
bastard!
disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Death to the outsiders!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
All this bullying and humiliation is only intended to turn you into weapons, not soldiers. And when a weapon is no longer needed, its owner throws it away rather than risk injury. That's why Raynor was disposed of.
Being a soldier doesn't mean being a puppet. Put your weapons down.
They're right, mates. I don't want to end up in the harbor.
What do you think, soldier? You think we can trust them?
It's over, Lieutenant. These recruits won't do your dirty work for you anymore.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards. Their training wasn't finished, Captain. And the speeches were so convincing. Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Well, so much for arresting Captain Rolf. Alright, let's get out of the arena.
Will you be alright, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the Commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the Commander's project to the Governor of the Congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Kurt?
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
I'd like to know what's
I must
going
leave
on.
you.
Apparently nothing's going on with that quest yet. Okay. Don't care about that. Ooh, Enraged Dantrig. We can go do this. This one's really close. Well, it's not really close by, but I know where it's at least. Oh, we're inside the, we're inside the barracks. There is a, there's a chest upstairs. Somewhere. Alright, not in here. Definitely not here. Although this is interesting. What the hell's out here? Nothing. I thought there was like a level 3 chest in here somewhere. Aren't we in New Serene? We're in the Coin Guard Barracks in New Serene. Huh. Three gold coins. Here we go, right here, right here, right here. That's what we need. Let's put on our lock-picking chest. There we go. And nothing really worth getting, but, yeah, you know. We're gonna wind up spending some money at some point, and having the extra coin won't hurt. Alright, back down the stairs we go, and not in here. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Let's see. Let's go this way, and we'll go back to... We'll go back to our residence, and once we get to our residence, we will travel to Eden and sort out what's going on over there. Something about stolen tablets and St. Matthias. Alright, travel. Talk to Father... let's do the camp near the water. I know that one's up north, so we'll see where this actual camp that we need to go is. It may be in another zone that we haven't discovered yet. Yes, we need to go north, but this is where that mission's at. So, we'll go do that real quick. Hey, look.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
No. There you go. Get him. Get that one too. No, get him. Get him. Get him. Alright. I don't want to loot them because they really don't care. Oh, hey, wait. Mission. Get that thing. Get it before it kills me. Thank you. 100 XP and 100 coins. Take it. It's good stuff. Alright, that body normally has some semblance of no important loot on it, but since we've already been up in here, that's why it's empty. Uh-oh. Can't run across the dead deer. Alright. We'll head through here, do a little fast travel action, and then we'll dip into our skills, get those spent. Teardob. This must be where Dobby lives. The land of the house elves. Okay, Teardob. That is... What the hell is this? Some sort of... Guess we need to go west. But before we do that... Talents. Yes. Charisma is so nice, but I'm going to take one intuition. And when is the next time I'm going to get access to one of these? Level 20, 50, level 90? 25. Okay, I get an attribute next level, and we will put it in mental power 2. You know what? Let's spend some skill points that we don't care about. Yes. This is all just stuff that improves the shield. As I said, nothing that we actually care about. I don't really think there's stuff over here we need to worry too much about. You know what? I've used traps, and they are underwhelming, to say the least. They tend to... They just don't feel very powerful. There is one that is nice. Is this the... If this is the bomb... No, this one. Okay, this is actually really, really nice. I apologize. We'll start putting points down here. We may even respect to get this. This is really, really helpful. Like, super helpful. Let's go west. Go west, young man, go west. That's where the living is best. And also where we find fungus. Oh, hey, look. Friends.
Let's go.
Powerful friend. Lots of health. Who are very unhappy. Although I guess if someone was trying to hit me with a sword, I wouldn't be particularly happy either. So, I mean, I can understand. I understand the plight of the random monster in this game. I do.
And let's go. Let's see if we can walk off this
Yeah, I think we may go with mana instead of that, because instead of mental power, because I don't really think it's gonna help us out too much. Is there a key? Yes, there is. Oh, right in the butt. What a great time to find a camp. Uh-oh. Missions.
What an astounding...
What missions we have? Destroy the Yorglin's nest. Oh, that's annoying. The Traveler's Grave.
This must
that
be
easy.
the village of Eden that the Mother Cardinal told us about. All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Yes, Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. De Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Alright, before we chat with anybody, let's go ahead and save.